This particular project is LTX and is an exchange token. Um, it's not a blockchain. It is built on ETH. I know some people are not big fans of that, but it's all right. This is currently ranked 890th. Let's see how long this project's been around. So with Lattice, it's been around since roughly December of 2020. It did reach all-time highs September 2021, basically the last true bull market, right? $2.51 it reached up to, or 269, excuse me. If you're wondering what markets it's on, there's a few. So centralized is definitely KuCoin, MEXC, Bit Global. As far as decentralized, Uniswap V2. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this specific project. It is at roughly 25 cents, right? Give or take. They do have 29% of this particular token in circulating supply. They have a maximum and total supply, which is equal, and they're both at 100 million. All right. So let's go to Lattice Exchange. Here we go. And as you can see right here, it shows just basic things. I mean, nothing like super crazy, but it says, you know, how you can get started with this. So it says the path to liquidity. Lattice is a full Web3 gateway for Constellation's ecosystem. Interesting. Constellation DAG. Explore our new features, including decentralized governance, node management, and various rewards and bounty programs. But it's a proper website, and any proper website should have what? An area in which it shows us how this thing works. That's the bottom line, right? So let's go to that. And if anything, this takes us to a Medium. I do like Medium pages. It's a nice way to give a breakdown. So it says Lattice, the gateway to Constellation Networks Web3 ecosystem. Lattice 2.0 is the gateway to Constellation Networks Web3 ecosystem, like I mentioned before. Lattice Exchange has evolved into a full Web3 gateway for Constellation's ecosystems where businesses can launch their projects and tokens, grow and manage liquidity, and individuals can participate in various stages of the token life cycle, providing liquidity and earning rewards. On top of that, Lattice features decentralized governance where participants can suggest proposals and vote on platform fees and rewards. So if you're obviously familiar with Luna Classic, then this might be right up your alley because it's very similar as far as what? Proposals and be able to vote on those specific things. Through Lattice, users can manage their nodes and data and participate in bounties to grow rewards. Here's some of the key features right here. Lattice 2.0 offers 6 key features that align with the token lifecycle. And here's this particular breakdown. I'm not going to blow it up any bigger because, I mean, that's not too bad. So you have your launch pad, goes from that to fundraising, goes from that to staking and node management, then token marketing, then to bonding, then trade liquidity, cross-chain swaps to liquidity expansion, boom, back to liquidity. And look, it just it's kind of like a cycle, if you will. On top of that, there's this right here, which is incubation and advisory. Constellation's flight program provides advisory support for new companies looking to launch a token. And let's face it, a lot of times, not every project in the world wants to just do the standard ERC20 and so on, because it's just fast and easy to build it, not fast as in that particular ETH blockchain, right? So the program guides an entrepreneur through each phase of their token life cycle. For instance, there's fundraising, token liquidity, you get it, right? With the intention to bring innovative solutions to the ecosystem. In exchange for advisory services, a project will dedicate a percentage of their token supply with, which will be distributed to the LTX holders. Bottom line, in layman's terms, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, right? It's like a win-win. 70 projects have successfully completed the program to date. Future flight program participants will be guided through building a state channel and creating even a layer 0 token, or L0 token, I should say. Launchpad, right? you're going to consistently hear about this. So it says the Lattice Launchpad is an application designed to connect early stage projects to potential backers of a token offering a or product sale. The Launchpad requires users to stake LTX or now VLTX tokens to secure placement in a pre-TGE token offering. They even have a node manager. Let's talk about that for just a brief bit. It says they view anything that can be a node or I should say on their particular network, offering value and resources back to the network. This is an open platform agnostic to any ecosystem, data source, or project, regardless of the chain the token is minted on. So for people who are like sweating the whole thing that this is the actual exchange token is obviously on Ethereum. You shouldn't sweat this so much because look what it says again, and I'll reiterate this. This is an open platform agnostic to any ecosystem, data source, or project, regardless of the chain the token is minted on. That right there is very appealing for people who are wondering about that. The node manager on Lattice ties rewards and bounties to a designated data source. If you're wondering how that's done, by connecting a data source such as a Twitter account, a health monitor, Launch API, Constellation Networks, Hypergraph nodes, or a door traffic miner, we create programmatic, I'm not even pronouncing that right, excuse me, rewards tied to data feeds. Version 1 of the node manager consists of staking rewards campaigns where the rewards emissions are tied to a technical solution, most notably the Constellation Soft Node program, which locks up approximately 50% of the circulating supply of DAG per month. Just keep in mind, I mean, I'm not personally into DAG. I'm fully aware of DAG. I've been wanting to take more of a deeper dive into DAG. But just off of the surface, I mean, if I was into DAG, I'll be honest, this sounds very appealing, right? All right. Ecosystem projects can incentivize VLTX holders or existing token holders to create a node campaign and improve reward emissions. There's, of course, more about this whole thing about liquidity pools and cross-chain swaps. Not everybody is the type to, get into providing liquidity. Let's be honest. So on this particular part, I'm going to skip. There's governance in VLTX. I'm going to skip that as well. If you want to take more of your own deep dive into it, you can. I want to mention this real quick, though, and that is in regards to the VLTX rewards, because the way I look at it is most of us are what? We are retail investors. So it says VLTX holders will earn rewards and fees accrue through the various Lattice products, allowing holders to participate in the platform's growth. VLTX holders will be rewarded with protocol fee sharing through what? Launchpad project tokens, staking and node programs, cross-chain swap fee sharing, and bonus airdrops. I'm taking a moment just real quick on the staking. VLTX holders may receive protocol fees from every project running staking programs or node campaigns on Lattice. Again, I don't know how this is all going to be worked out because of the whole, stance of if you live in the United States and so on. I don't know how that's going to work. Again, look more into it if you need to. There's more in which they have bonding. Let me talk about that for just a brief moment. So if you didn't know about bonding in regards to crypto and so on, it says bonding is a method used to track project-owned liquidity and retain liquidity on decentralized exchanges. That's the key thing. Bonding improves earlier quote-unquote yield farming methods where DEX liquidity providers, LP holders, were incentivized through extraordinarily high APYs. Perfect example is what? Time Wonderland. Don't get into that. Okay. Not financial advice, but don't get into that. All right. To create attractive liquidity, this caused massive token inflation for projects and impermanent loss for users. Yeah, no kidding. That's why I said don't get into Time Wonderland. Bonding gives a project ownership over their liquidity without inflating the token supply while still allowing users to benefit from yield generated activity, which is unique on this particular platform. Of course, they have particular examples. I will read at least two of these because this is good. So it says a project A allocates $100,000 worth of tokens currently trading at $2 per token in exchange for $1.80 worth of a token, for instance, with Circle on that parent. Liquidity pool for this campaign. Users then, quote, bond their A token / Circle liquidity pool tokens for current market price of, for example, $1.80 per share over the set period, which is typically 7 to 30 days. And to be honest, that sounds about right. in exchange for a token valued at $2 per token, a 10% arbitrage based on the current market prices. In this example, Protocol A will spend 100,000 of their A token in exchange for 90,000 worth of A token / Circle LP. This liquidity would now be owned by the protocol itself, which is the protocol owned liquidity. By owning this liquidity, the project no longer has to emit more tokens to maintain it. They simply hold it in their treasury. Paying 10% as an arbitrage upfront allows the users to participate in the yield farming without destroying the protocol token value from inflation while creating long-term trading liquidity. Basically, it's kind of like, as the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. They recognize that. And on top of that, it basically mentions that, look, it's yield farming, but not to the degree where you're going to get screwed at the end. I don't know of any other way to put it. And of course, there's more links to this. So that's the main gist. Wanted to bring it to you guys. Let me know what you guys think of Lattice. Shout out to, who was it, J-Rod or somebody else that provided this earlier. Wanted to bring it to you guys.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have not yet subscribed, do yourself a favor and subscribe for more information on the ISO 222 compliant tokens, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you are aware of the new videos when they come up. Max and I cover these ISOs, and we also have a live show every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in for that. You won't want to miss it. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next video.